Hello and welcome to the show. I'm Louise and I'm here with your weekly supply drop of all things games news. Coming up, I've got everything you need to know about the Fallout 4 Far Harbor DLC out today, and I switched my Eagle Vision on for some juicy Assassin's Creed movie details. But first, the E3 rumour mill is cranked into action and it looks like Resident Evil 7's on the cards. With 4 weeks to go until Video Game Christmas, or E3, there's already rumours starting to seep from the conference before we can even get to LA, and in this case it's T-virus flavoured. Industry consultant Dr. Serkan Toto has revealed a couple of juicy details about a potential Resident Evil 7. Not only has he said on Twitter that it's happening, but also that it will be revealed at E3 and will be, I quote, going back to Resident Evil's horror roots and essentially be a clean slate. But he doesn't stop there, going on to say that Capcom has hired ex-Kojima Productions dev Jordan Amaro, who worked on both Metal Gear Solid 5 and PT. Now, given how terrifying the Silent Hills playable teaser was, this can definitely only be a good thing for horror fans. Plus, it might be wishful thinking, but given that Capcom showed off its terrifying virtual reality demo Kitchen at last year's E3, I'm personally hoping for some AAA virtual reality horror. If that happens to be Resident Evil 7, I'll be happier than... Oh, I hope that's not Leon's blood. Well, in other news, the Batman Arkham Collection is out on PS4 and Xbox One on July the 29th and includes shiny remastered versions of both Arkham Asylum and City. An EA exec says he initially rejected the World War I setting of Battlefield 1, saying that it couldn't be fun, but was proved wrong by the demo. And pray for humanity, because a movie based on Tetris starts shooting next year with an $80 million budget, and it's the first of a trilogy. Fallout 4's first piece of story-based DLC is out now, and it's literally the biggest Bethesda has ever released. Far Harbor takes us to not-so-sunny Maine, where the Mirelurks are even more mutated, and there's even nastier monsters, such as the twisted version of a salamander known as the Gulper, and a creature called the Angler, which can take in fog, set it on fire, and then spit it at you. Lovely. Bethesda's concentrated on adding a sea of horrors that will fit into the ecology of Far Harbor itself, and the results are pretty terrifying. So it's a good thing there's also the best armour you can get in all of Fallout 4 in the shape of the Marine Combat Armour, which looks pretty swish and very necessary. Those already playing the latest survival difficulty upgrade will probably love this new set of atrocities to take on, but this isn't all about the killing. The story involves you investigating the children of Atom, and you will have plenty of choices to make, and they won't all end in murder. Lead designer Will Shen says, "When we were planning Far Harbor, we knew that we wanted there to be a lot of different endings or different ways of resolving the conflicts between the groups. So yeah, maybe don't kill all the humans, but I'd advise wiping out the things that spit fire. It's a good life rule. Good luck." Now, if you've got thoughts on anything Fallout 4 related or anything else in this week's show, let me know via Twitter @shiny_demon or @GamesRadar. It's a big year for video game movies. Warcraft, Angry Birds, Ratchet and Clank, but let's face it, there's only one that truly matters, and that's Assassin's Creed. Now, I was lucky enough to take a trip to the set last year, and this is definitely a video game movie with a difference. And thankfully, I'm not just saying that because I own 4 hidden blades. Alongside Michael Fassbender as both assassins and in a producer role, Macbeth director Justin Kurzel is passionate about making a film that actually works as a piece of cinema. Both Fass and Kurzel love the idea of DNA memory, the Animus, and they even shot a real-life, wire-free leap of faith from 120 feet. Speaking of the Animus, it's now a giant animatronic claw that picks up 21st century Callum Lynch around the waist and takes him into the past, as Spanish Inquisition battling Aguilar. I'm for it. Minimalist sofas are so boring. The split between past and present is going to be interesting too. Producer Pat Crowley says that it will be 65% in the 21st century, leaving 35% to Aguilar and his hooded assassin chum Maria. In contrast to the games, the 21st century is actually interesting. Marion Cotillard is Sophia Rickon, the daughter of evil Templar head Alan Rickon, who's played by Jeremy Irons, so there's plenty of acting talent in there. So yeah, this might just be the video game movie to change 30 years of misery. I'm taking a leap of faith anyway. That's all I've got time for this week. Get in touch if you've got any questions, and I'll see you next time.